Ms. Sunita, Narain, Rakesh Kakkar, and friends, a very good evening, and thank you very much for being with us in this series of discussions on urbanization. Actually, we call them conversations because the idea is that the main guest will speak for about 10 minutes, and then you can put all your questions to him or her and discuss. We've had earlier sessions, which the first one was kicked off by me, and then we had Mr. Ravi Chandar, Mr. Shyam Khandekar, Dr. Vimal Patel, Dr. A.K. Gosai, and last time we were told that we could not carry on with conversations on urbanization without addressing the air quality issues. And who could we think of better than Sunita to do this for us? It's genuinely the case that Sunita Narain needs no introduction. She's Director General of the Center for Science and Environment, and she's chaired so many committees for government. She's published reports on the poor state of water, poor state of solid waste management, you name it. I mean, and not just produced reports like many of us do, but followed it through. And if you were to judge impact by policymakers waking up and trying to do something, they may not actually do it. You cannot but listen to Sunita. So, there is this long thing, Sunita, but I'm not going to read it. It doesn't do justice to you. I mean, you're much above the Padma Shris and the reports and what have you. So let me just give the floor. Rakesh, would you like to say something now or at the end? Yeah? So 10 minutes, and then all questions. Please shoot all your questions at Sunita. You won't get a better person to answer these questions.
Warm welcome. I am delighted to be here. I think it is clearly an issue for us where we are talking about smart cities, smart urbanization. You cannot do this if you do not have clean air. It is as much as clean water, sewage, garbage, air has to be the hallmark of anything that we call smart. So I will talk to you about how unsmart we are today and perhaps how smart we can get in the future. We did a few tests in the recent months. We bought a portable device to test individual exposure to air pollution. And we did this because we believe very strongly that we need people in Delhi to get worried about what they're breathing. We need people in Delhi to get angry about what they're breathing. And we need government to take steps. We had Mr. Salve, who lives who is the senior advocate in the Supreme Court, needs no introduction. He carried the equipment for 24 hours, where he went, where he slept, in his car, in the court. And the pollution level of Mr. Salve was not something that he needed. Rosy Gardens were particularly bad. We did his monitoring in November, thinking it's really bad, we need to do it again. We did it in December, and it was equally bad. So the levels that these people are breathing, we then put each one of their levels. We took 24-hour exposure that they were exposed to. We looked at 24-hour exposure, which is at the fixed station, and it is way above anything that you would call safe. This is completely unacceptable.